Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at what I consider to be one of the nicest third-party figures to be released so far. So what am I talking about? I'm talking about the CT Toys Daredevil Shadowlands version. If Saturday morning cartoons fueled your imagination as a kid and powers your action figure collecting now as an adult, then you're in the right place. Thanks for stopping by and welcome to Saturday Morning Toy Collector. And if you like my content, please consider subscribing. Over the past year, Articulated Empire has become your trusted online retailer. They carry all the latest lines like Mythic Legions, Valaverse, AWOC, Zesray Studios, and much, much more. They ship your items quickly and securely. You'll be quite happy with how Steve and his team follow through with their care and attention. Articulated Empire also offers free shipping over $75 and no tax except for Illinois residents. So head over to articulatedempire.com today and build your empire. All right, here is a closer look at the packaging for the CT Toys Daredevil. I like that they numbered this one 999. No small little allusion to a devil there. Kind of neat. Daredevil, comic version, action figure, CT. Got all the little stuff there. Not everything that he comes with, but we can see a lot of it. Some pictures here on the back. And the printing on the back is really dark, so you're getting like this really knocked out, like Frank Miller style. But I really like the way it makes the Daredevil logo pop. And, you know, we've seen that we're going to get a version of this in the live action show starting in March. So that's really cool. Comes with 3 heads, a whole bunch of accessories. You know, this kind of just lets me know that they definitely have a red suit version in the pipeline. I like that they went with the black and red first. Kind of gives you something different than your MAFEX version, which we have right here. Here is the MAFEX version. And we're going to get them out. We're going to look at them side by side and see what the differences is. But I've already had this guy out of the package. I've been doing some poses with him. If you're following us over at Instagram at Across the Toyverse, Scott and I are doing a CT Toys pose-off this week between the CT Toys Black and Gray Batman and this Shadowlands version. You know, like, I'm really glad they went with this first because I don't have a Shadowlands Daredevil. Didn't even think I needed one, but, you know, this guy was like $32 shipped, and the store that I got it from shipped it really fast, too, from overseas. I think I got it in like 8 or 9 days, like the quickest turnaround ever from a AliExpress purchase. So, enough rambling. Let's get this guy out of the package and take a closer look at everything he comes with. Now, if you do have the MAFEX Daredevil, Red Suit Daredevil, which you should, because it's one of the greatest figures ever made, then you're going to, a lot of the stuff that you're going to see here is not going to really surprise you. He does come with a pretty cheap stand, but even as cheap stands go, these are, you know, no slouches. They work. As far as the accessories go, he comes with everything that the MAFEX version comes with. So, forgot to take one accessory off. He does come with several different versions of the nightsticks and their holsters. So you have one nightstick that is a holster that's empty, one that has one baton in it, which is pretty cool. You do have a third holster with both nightsticks. So all 3 of your, you know, all 3 variations of how the nightsticks could be posed in the holster are represented. So we have that. We have a couple of different nightsticks here. I am going to show this one off because this happened to me, but I don't really think this is broken. I think it just kind of came off, or maybe at least it came unglued. So you have a nightstick that has like a little loop, but it does plug back in. But mine just came unplugged. I just need to hit that with a little piece of little hit of glue and we'll be fine. He comes with a singular nightstick, or a billy club, or club, whatever you want to call it. And then he comes with the 2 posable wired ones. So just like the MAFEX one, he comes with the posable wire with the cane hook attachment. And he comes with one He comes with one where you can pose both in, and both ends are just the straight billy club, and this one is significantly longer than the other. So I really dig that. As far as like hands go, I'll take one off of him. He comes with 2 relaxed hands, so 2 of these regular relaxed hands here. It might be easier if I just showed them to you in the package. So he comes with 2 fists, 2 karate chop hands, 2 fists with an opening for the billy clubs, 2 grabbing, like gripping hands, and then 2 open splayed out hands as well. So I believe that's all the exact same hands that we got with the MAFEX version. And as far as the heads go, we're going to get one head here with a very calm demeanor and red eyes, which looks really nice. And then you have one with the gritting teeth. So he's kind of got his teeth bared a little bit. And then we have the next one, full on raging, furrowed brow, mouth open. And so you get all 3 variations, just like the MAFEX original. And they all look really nice. Now I have seen some people go in and like hit the eyes with like some, you know, a little bit of like a gloss clear coat to make them a little shinier. I kind of dig them matte, but to each their own. Either way, I think both ways look really cool. And here is Daredevil himself. And we'll go ahead and put one of the holsters on, and we'll just pop that right in. It's on a ball joint, and so you can move that all the way around, and it looks really nice. It does look like it's connected to his belt and the leg strap. And I'm going to tell you, in hand, this guy feels just as good as this Daredevil here. So this is the original MAFEX. This is not a knockoff. This is the original one from MAFEX. And first of all, they feel the same weight in hand. I don't feel a weight difference. Typically, MAFEX will feel a little heavier than your CT Toys. I'm not feeling that here. I'm not feeling that at all. They feel the same exact weight. With MAFEX, you feel a kind of like a stiffness in the joints and a smoothness when you move and pose a figure. That buttery smooth feel of things just being the exact right tolerance. Everything is perfect down to the, you know, microscopic millimeter of clearance and distance. It just feels buttery smooth and perfect. And typically when you get a knockoff, right? Like whenever you kind of feel like you're not getting that. You feel like things are a little looser, or maybe they're overly tight to sort of compensate for that. And you feel like you're going to break it. These joints move just the same. You might hear a little, I don't know if my mic is picking that up. It's a little squeak. You don't really get that here, but other than that, the joints feel exactly the same. They are buttery smooth. They're not too tight. They feel perfect. That's why I'm saying that I think this is the best. Not only is this like the best like third-party quote unquote knockoff that, you know, has ever been made of a reproduction of an existing figure. I think it's the best figure that CT Toys has ever produced. And you're starting to see that reflected in the price a little bit. You're starting to see, you know, the prices go up a little. You know, they used to be like $23, $24, $25. This one's $32 with shipping. But I don't care. I mean, that is still a vastly discounted price over the 100, which are now going up to $120 MAFEX figures. And the quality is the same. They stand the same. There is no difference in height. They stand exactly, you know, if I were to stand them toe to toe, there is no difference in height. Sometimes you'll get a little scaled down version with a knockoff. You're not getting that. You're not getting the, you know, like diminished quality in like articulation. Like you see that the MAFEX can hit that pose. I mean, so can this guy. Like it's there is no difference. I am telling you guys. I'm gonna put the link to the store that I purchased this from down in the comments or down in the description. You guys get one, $32 shipped. Watch how quickly the store that I got it from ships their figure, and you'll see for yourself this thing is super high quality. And at this point, if MAFEX was to release, you know, like an actual Shadowlands Daredevil, which I don't see why they wouldn't, I would not buy one. And conversely, like if they make a red one, I could sell my MAFEX one and just keep the cheaper one and make a little bit of my money back. I think this guy is great. So let's go over articulation. Whether you have the MAFEX, this is going to move the same. If you've never bought one or you just want to see what the CT Toys can do, let's go over articulation real quick. He can look up very well. I love the little indentation for his ear, so you can see that it's skin tight. He can look down that far. It's on that double ball peg, so you're getting all this range of motion right here. The arms can go over in front of his chest quite a bit. I always like to turn the biceps vertical and have the armpits like the inside of the elbow joint up, so that you see that I'm not using this joint to like fake it, but that is great. So you get this really nice range of motion, both forward and back. You can see full 360 at the shoulder. We're going up. We're passing a T pose. We're into Y pose area. Rotation at the bicep, double jointed pinless elbows, hinge and rocker like right there on the wrist. You've got a nice ball joint at the upper torso, gets him about that far, which isn't the best. Back, a lot better, goes back like that. But if you engage this here along with, you get a very tight bend forward, extra wide. See, that's really tight. Bend backwards, but also it's really tight, and it's also not popping apart. Like it's not just falling apart in your hands. That's something else you're not going to get with this release. So you have a very nice, very generous ball rotation at the top of the thigh, so no thigh cut. Can go all the way up. That's just ridiculous. All the way out. It kind of rotates to the front, so this gets out of the way. You've got that nice ball. You see that nice drop down on the hip. Double jointed pinless knees go back that far. You do have the same design that MAFEX did, where you have a little cutout here and a little divot here, and it just fits together so nicely. So beautiful. No rotation down there, but you have the hinge, the joint, the rocker, and then you have the toes. Now the toes are they're an adequate amount of like bend, but also they're not loose either, which I really like. This is why I typically say I don't like toe articulation. But when you have a character like Spider-Man or like Daredevil here, it can help in those little poses. So yeah, as far as like the extra heads go, we're gonna pop those on each one individually and show you what that looks like. So there you have it. Looks really good there. And then let's put on the screaming head. Looks really good there. Now I do have a couple of extra parts and pieces that I kind of wanted to show off with this. These are not included. These are my own, pieces that I've purchased before. So I have like, I don't remember where I got this. It might have been a seller on eBay. So I have this bright red sonar piece. You just put a little piece of sticky tack right there and stick it to his head, and it looks really nice. And then just recently I got this head off of eBay as well. And let me make sure I have it. Do I have this turned properly? I feel like I don't. There it is. Okay. And then it was gray, and then I painted it up myself. So I wanted to have like a Matt Murdock, but I love the bandages. I love the idea that he's been in a fight and he's all kind of, so this was a paint job I did. And as far as like how it works, I just rolled up some rubber tubing and stuck in there. And that fits on there very nicely. And there you have it. That's sort of what he looks like with his, maybe his mask off. I really dig this look. So let's get this guy into some poses and give our final thoughts. Like I said earlier, I love this release. This is $32 shipped, and it arrived super fast. The Shadowlands black suit is not one that I've ever really cared much about. I love the classic red head-to-toe suit. I absolutely love this release, and when I saw that CT Toys was doing this first, I was like, well, I really want to compare like their new body to my MAFEX, since I do have the MAFEX, and I was pleasantly surprised. I was actually blown away. I did not know that this figure would be this nice, that it would move so smoothly and be like so close to the MAFEX. CT Toys is really upping their game, and I'm okay with that reflecting in their price. I'm okay with their price being a little bit higher because of it, because I really like what I'm seeing from this company. Now, I have for a while. You guys know this is not my very first one. I've bought several of the CT Toys, but I am telling you, the quality is getting better and better, and I absolutely expect for this company to continue to crush things in 2026. You can absolutely buy this figure 100% confidence in that it is going to blow you away. If you want to dabble in CT Toys, this would be definitely be the figure that I would recommend. And if you really want that MAFEX without that MAFEX price, this is going to get it for you 100%. And there's no doubt they're going to be doing the red one. I'm almost positive. Like, they wouldn't go to all this trouble to do this and then not redo the red one. I'd be surprised if we didn't see it in the next month or so being solicited from them. So definitely buy with confidence. But you guys let me know in the comments down below. Do you have the MAFEX one? Are you going to hold off for the CT Toys red one? Are you going to pick up the Shadowlands? If you've already picked it up, what are your thoughts? What do you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Please check us out over at our podcast at Across the Toyverse, wherever you download your podcast, and be sure to check us out over at Instagram at Saturday Morning Toy Collector. I am your Saturday Morning Toy Collector, Mark, and I'll see you in the toy aisles.